Pisces, welcome to my channel, Towers Tarot. And I already pre-shuffled the cards, all right? I'm doing like a Christmas read for every zodiac sign, and I pre-shuffled your cards, and this is what I came up with. Now, Aries, I just did a recent read on you, and it had to do with your love life, okay? And this is looks like it's continuing on from there, but there's a lot of drama that's coming with it, okay? The hangman is like you're still stuck in a position, you're still stuck in a timeline where you're going through past arguments and past conversations you had with your previous partner, okay? This is someone that you just broke up with. Now, you're going through like replay after replay after replay in your head from all this trauma that you went with your ex, okay? So somebody over here was like an energy vampire, okay? Someone was taking a lot of energy from this connection, but they were using it in the wrong way, in a wrong type of term, okay? And it left this person depleted over here with the Ten of Swords. So this caused someone to walk out of this relationship, Pisces. Now, we got the Moon card in reverse and we got the Justice card in reverse, okay? The Justice, you feel like there's missing information, or your person feels like there's missing information from this connection, okay? So there's like injustice. There's something that needs to be rekindled in this connection. If not rekindled, there needs to be a conversation, Pisces, because you're holding on to a lot of trauma. What I notice over here with this Knight of Wands, you're holding on to a lot of trauma from your past, okay? You could have had a very toxic past childhood growing up. You probably seen a lot of things that you shouldn't have seen. And what happened is you brought a lot of those features into your future, Pisces. You brought a lot of that toxicity into your future, and not just to your future, into your relationships. And that sabotaged a lot of your connections over here with the Moon card. There was a lot of delusion, and there's a lot of negative emotions that you brought with this Moon card over here. Now Pisces, right? Something needs to be done on your end, okay? You either need to close off the chapter of this past relationship, right? But there's something that was so special about this person that was let go, okay? You could have let them go. They could have walked away, put the shoe where it fits, Pisces. Now, you, like right here, you're stuck in your head. You're in the hangman position. You're trying to think of maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have came a different way. But this separation had to happen. This separation had to happen for there to be a conclusion. You could be dealing with an air sign, for what I see with the guy injustice. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius. There's a lot of sword energy, okay? There's three higher arcana cards, okay? You got the Justice, you got the Moon, and you got the Hangman. So 3, 3, and 3, okay? You could be seeing 3, 3, 3 as a repeating number. Now, King of Swords. The King of Swords is saying that there's going to need to be a decision that needs to be made, Pisces. So if you don't make this decision to have like this conversation, you're going to have to close this chapter. You're going to have to close this chapter in your life, okay? So that way you could properly move on with your life, okay, and move forward. There was a lesson here for you to learn, Pisces. There was a lesson for you to learn. And if you didn't learn that, you know what's going to happen? You're going to keep going through the same issue with the next person, with the person after that, and so on. You have some toxicity that happened in your past and you took it with you. You either need to seek therapy, you need to talk to someone that could like make you understand that there's ways that you have to change about yourself. You can't bring this into connections because you're going to lose perfectly good people in your life. Not just relationships, you could lose friendships and you could lose family like that from being this kind of that Nine of Wands. And then you're always looking back. Sometimes it's not everybody else's fault. Sometimes we got to take the blame for ourselves, for the stuff that we do, the stuff that we did in our lives. We carry those toxic traits. We're supposed to like heal ourselves, forgive, learn the lesson and keep moving forward. And we got to keep moving forward. King of Swords, Pisces, you're going to have to make a final decision with this person. Okay, you could be in no contact right now, but there's a decision that needs to be made. There's a conversation that needs to be brought up. Okay, if this is something that you need to get clarity, get your clarity. Get your clarity so that way you could move on in life. Maybe move on with this person, maybe not. But you need the clarity with that King of Swords. All right, let's get a look into your future, Pisces. Let's get a look into your future. Guardian Angels, what's coming in the Pisces futures? Hopefully something good. I'm tired of these negative reads for Pisces. Page of Pentacles, you could be, start working on yourself, working on your finances, right? Okay, we got the four of Wands. Maybe marriage. Maybe marriage is in your future. Maybe you're going to some type of special occasion. Maybe you're going to a wedding, right? Star card. Okay, this is what I like to see, Pisces. You're going to be doing a lot of eternal work on yourself in this future with the star card. That's what I like to see. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Yeah, four of Cups. Yeah, you keep it closed off when it comes to relationships. Okay, so this past relationship could have took a lot out of you. Okay, and you don't want, after that connection, you just don't want anybody. You want the real deal. You want your person. You want someone that you can marry and like live the rest of your life with. One more call for Pisces right now. One more call for the Pisces. All right, here we go. All right, with the Page of Pentacles, I see you guys doing a lot of work to yourself. Okay, you're going to be working towards your finances. You're going to be working towards stuff that serves your happiness over here with this Four of Wands. Okay, you're trying to make yourself better, possibly for this person in the past, or maybe better for yourself, which I see with the Star card over here. And Pisces, there's nothing wrong with that. Doing that eternal work is going to make you a better person, not just for yourself, but your next relationship, for your next person that's going to be coming into your lives. In the meantime, you're staying closed off. You're staying very guarded. You're to yourself. You're very distant. You're not accepting offers from anybody, okay? Being in relationships, it could be draining, okay? And being in relationships, here's the thing. They shouldn't feel like a job. Being in a relationship shouldn't feel like a second or third job. It shouldn't feel like that. It should be just organic. It just should feel good. It should feel natural. You guys should just complement each other and help each other in ways that you don't even have to ask. It shouldn't be stressful. It should be more than love. It should be a partnership when it comes to relationships. And you keep it closed off to yourself. It's like you're very guarded, okay? You like, I need to do the internal work. I can't entertain these relationships. Otherwise, it's going to be just like my past, right? Judgment. Judgment is you could be being hard on yourself, okay? Or you don't want to be that person you were in the past judging others. So I'm going to get a clarification for this, for you, Pisces. Let's get a clarification with this judgment. Guardian Angels, what is this judgment card for Pisces? What is that? What are they judging? Are they judging themselves? Are they judging somebody else? Come on, Guardian Angels. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What is this judgment card? Yeah, you're being hard on yourself, Pisces, with that Five of Cups, okay? You're being hard on yourself because you realize the damage you could have did to the people in your past, all right? Or the damage they did to you. But you're being very hard on yourself because, you see these cups knocked over. You see like there was good potential. There was good people that you had in your life, okay? And because of that toxic past, you could have ruined these relationships. I have to be straightforward with you, Pisces. You could have ruined these relationships. But the important thing is here. The important thing is here is you doing this eternal work on yourself. There's happiness here, Pisces. There's happiness here for you. When you do the eternal work, you're going to see. That blurry vision is going to go away. And then you're going to see that the work that you're doing is going to help you better in your life. That way you could really have real love. That way you could have the marriage. That way you could have your person with you, okay? Relationships shouldn't be toxic. Relationships shouldn't be manipulative, controlling. Hey, go do this. Go. No, it should be just grounded. It just be pure love. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, but it shouldn't be stressful. We already get enough stress in life from going to work, having to pay all these bills and dealing with kids and so on. So I'm going to finish off with the oracle for you, Pisces. I think you guys deserve an oracle. Guardian angels, what is a solid message that Pisces should know? What is a solid message that Pisces should know? All right, let's see, baby. Let's see. Dreamweaver. Dreaming and imagining bringing your powerful vision into reality. Hear that, Pisces? Make miracles. Stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding into your life. So the dream. So keeping your dreams alive, Pisces, bring them to reality. Don't just dream it, bring it. Bring it to reality, Pisces. Because at the end of the day, no one could fix you but yourself. When someone needs help, they need to go out and reach out for help, okay? Go seek therapy. Go better yourself. Go to the gym. All this stuff is all psychology. This is all stuff that helps people mentally, physically, mentally. Change up your diet. Watch what you put into your body. Because all that toxin stuff, you start to become what you eat and what you spew. All right, Pisces, that was your read. Okay, have a good one.